Hey guys, welcome to the Get Creative podcast. I've got an amazing SubTo student, and she's in top tier TC as well. Welcome to the show, Pisey Kor. She is here from Indianapolis. She's going to be talking about this deal from Indianapolis, and we're also going to be talking about her business in transaction coordination towards the end of the show. So stay tuned. How are you doing today? Thanks for coming.
I'm good. How are you? Thank you for creating such a great community and allowing me to be able to work from home.
Of course. How's it been, by the way, being able to work from home and be able to do all this stuff from home?
It's been amazing. It's an amazing journey. I get to travel with my children. I was actually at community camp. I got the invite and I brought all my kids. And so they get to watch how I earn money without going to a corporate building.
Which is pretty cool, right? Your kids get to see that blueprint. And when they get older, you've basically given them a blueprint to show them what life should look like without them having, there's nothing wrong with the corporate atmosphere, but you showed them there's ways to make money without having to show up to a building. You can travel around the country, hang out with your friends. Now, community camp, for those that are listening and have no idea what the heck it is, it's something that we put on last year for a lot of the leaders inside of our community. We had about 400 people come up to Kalispell, Montana, where I spend my summers. And man alive, was that not the coolest week of my life? Was it pretty? Your kids enjoy it?
They did. They loved it. They loved the lake. We got to go sightseeing and all that stuff. But if I didn't find you on YouTube and getting on the community, I wouldn't have met so many great people during my journey. And my business partners are all from SubTo group.
I love it. All right. Well, let's talk about this deal. Tell me, you bought this deal before joining SubTo. Tell me about the deal itself and why the heck were you putting so much money into it? Why was it losing money?
I'm getting ready to do a training right now. Actually, Molly Tennant, my transaction coordinator, is coming over here. And I thought I'd just let you guys know that whether you are trying to work from home and amplify another real estate investor's business, or you're trying to get your wife, your spouse, your husband involved in your real estate business, business buyers, gators, joining top tier TC community is one of the best places to get started. I can tell you that my real estate transactions went from 3 deals a month to 10 deals a month years ago once I finally hired a TC. So if you're trying to become a transaction coordinator, go to jointoptiercommunity.com.
So I bought this deal a few years before joining SubTo. I was learning about real estate and I was told Indiana is the great place to buy long-term rental. I needed to park my 401k money somewhere instead of in the 401k. So I took the money, bought the rental, but the property manager that was introduced to me was bleeding money out of me. It's like every 6 months or so, he's evicting a tenant and I have to go in and repair. So I was making a lot of repairs from the money from the rental, but at the same time, I was taking money out of my own pocket to do the repairs. So, for a while I was thinking, what am I going to do? I know real estate is good to hold, but at the same time, I can't be losing all this money.
Yeah. You don't want to shovel money into the thing.
Yeah. So when I joined SubTo and I learned the creative side of it, and by working with other SubTo students who encouraged me to do what I think is best for me, I seller financed the deal to actually another SubTo student.
That's amazing.
And I was able to make an assignment fee off of it as well.
Amazing. Okay, cool. So you have this deal, you're shoveling money into it. You bought it with traditional methods.
Yeah.
Then you join SubTo and you go, oh my gosh, I can get rid of this house that's costing me all this money. And you found somebody in the community to buy it. Sounds like they brought money to the table. Is that correct? They gave you a down payment?
They gave me a down payment. I learned how to structure it in a way where an investor would really buy it and I don't have to go haggle. So I put a low interest rate on it, a low down payment, a small assignment fee, so I can take back some of the money that I lost and amortize it for 30 years.
Did you have this house paid off? You took the money out of your 401k, you had it paid all the way off. So you owned it cash, free and clear.
Yeah.
But it was still losing you money because of the repairs and you were having to put money in monthly type of thing. And then you decided, I'm going to seller finance this. So you were able to create the interest rate. You were able to decide what your down payment was. How much was your down payment from the SubTo student who bought it?
I asked for 5%. of the down payment. So,
and that could be a wide range of things. What'd you sell it for? What was the price?
I sold it for, I think, around 60 to 70,000 on one of them. One was like about 70,000. The other one was about 60,000. So I asked for 5% down payment, 4% interest rate, and around 7,000 assignment fee.
Amazing. Okay, so you got $7,000 right up front.
Yeah.
Plus your 5%, and you were able to put money in your pocket, relieve the burden. Did these SubTo students end up moving in the properties, or did they go and finish these houses and turn them into rentals?
He finished the house and turned it into rentals. He has a very great exit strategy, and he became one of my buyers.
Amazing. What is his exit strategy? It sounds like it's not just regular rentals.
I think he wraps them.
Love it. Okay, so this is so great. He gets a deal from a SubTo student. You found the deal, or you found the buyer inside of SubTo, sold it to him on seller finance, gave him 4% interest, 30-year amortization. So you've got now cash flow coming in every single month that gives you 4%, which is awesome. No balloon. You don't have a balloon on this thing?
No.
Wow. Okay, great. I love this.
I didn't care about the balloon. My goal was just to be done with it. And I was just happy to find a buyer, because from learning about real estate and wholesaling and all stuff, I knew that if I were to sell this back on the market, I would probably only make what I paid for, but that doesn't include my loss. But if I were to amortize it for 30 years, I would be able to capture what I put in, because I put in 100,000, and I would be able to capture that plus more over a 30-year time span. And I'm in no rush to collect everything in like 7 years or anything.
Yeah, you'll end up collecting. I mean, you'll get a ton of interest over the next 10 years. I mean, the majority of your payments over the next 10 years will be interest only. It's like 85% of your payment is just interest. So you'll be making a big return over the next 10 years, which is awesome. Now you've got passive money coming in, which is great. Then you decided to change up your business model because you're like, hey, I don't want to go out and buy a bunch of properties right now. I want to go and create active income. So what does your business look like today? What are you doing instead of going and acquiring rentals?
I am wholesaling. So because of the community, and I've met, I work with a lot of the SubTo students, because I didn't understand. I realized when I signed up for another real estate course, they were teaching you to do everything, but you're doing it alone. So you can't really get a lot of deals, and then you're stuck. So when I got into SubTo, I realized everyone's teaming up. So I team up with another group of SubTo students, learn how they do their business, and then I found my business partner. So now we wholesale and we do transaction coordination business at the same time, and that's our active business. So I'm just trying to build capital that way.
Okay, love it. And are you starting to do a lot more transaction coordination as well?
Yeah. Because a SubTo student go-giver gifted me this transaction coordination business. Like I said, this community is great. I've learned so much from everyone that's been there and has walked that path already, and I get to learn from them. But at the same time, there's people who was willing to help someone in need. And I wanted the TC course, but I didn't have the active income to purchase it right away. So my goal was, I got to wholesale a few deals and I'm going to go buy this TC course because that's what I want to do. But then I got a gift from Mercedes, and
I love it. I love Mercedes. So you got a gift. You got the transaction coordination training from Molly, and now that's your business. Is that your main business, or is wholesaling your main business?
I want the TC to be my main business.
Love it. Okay. So how can people get a hold of you? Do you have a website? Do you have an email? Do you have an Instagram? How can people get a hold of you and say, hey, become my TC?
They can DM me. It's at Pisey Kor on Instagram. We're building the website right now.
I can only imagine that you are the only Pisey Kor on the planet that has that Instagram. Like that, there's other people who have like Mike Williams or John Smith as a name. There's no way they're getting an Instagram name with that. But with you, Pisey Kor, that's awesome. So guys, it's spelled Piseykor, Pisey Kor. Amazing. I know that these podcasts are short, but I love that we were able to talk about this in about 12 minutes, talk about how creative finance actually helped you sell your deal, not buy your deal. and now how you're leveraging the community to go out and build your active income through wholesaling and also through transaction coordination. This is awesome. A lot of people are going to reach out to you. I'm sure you're going to get hit up. Are you ever looking for private money or people to join your team, or are you primarily focusing on wholesale and transaction coordination?
I do look for private money, but I know, my goal right now is to build that active income. Eventually, I would like to go back to buy and holding again.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you for coming on the show today. I will make sure that we put all your information in the links down below on the YouTube channel, and everybody that is on the podcast right now, remember her Instagram is at Pisey Kor, Piseykor. Thank you, Pisey, for coming on the show today.
Thank you. Thank you for creating such a great community for us to learn. In fact, I find a lot of my business partner and everything because of this SubTo group.
Me too. All my friends are in SubTo.
Yeah, my best friends are in SubTo.
It's the greatest thing is like all my friends, people I do deals with, my private money lenders, people who buy deals for me. It's just like the greatest thing that we've all created. I'm so grateful for you too. A lot of people really adore you. I mean, Mercedes would not have gifted you the top tier TC course if you didn't leave a mark on her and other people as well. So super proud of you, and your kids are very proud of you as well. And I hope to see you at community camp again this year if you can swing it. But thank you again for coming on the show.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.